来到好莱坞，做好攻击准备，选择英雄。
本我不拘于形。
生活就是要尽情战斗。
距离进攻还有30秒。
我会顾好你们的背后，让大家平平安安回家。和我会合。该死！帮我治疗。 该死！
哟，大家一起来！嘿！
该死
！5、4、3、2、1，开始进攻！
起来了吗？
占领目标 A。
行动！
朝目标攻击！
加速！大声点！这会让
目标锁定。
跟上这个节奏，再度登场。
我叫麦卡。
我是夺命女。
哈哈，
好，
厉害！恢复吧！我要加快速度了。走开！加强恢复能力。
为送1分钟而已。
各位英雄，站起来！
开始加速！帮我一下吗？我的摇滚区啊！大致2下，滚开！谢谢你。
我可不是付钱请你们来当花瓶的。
往前进，锁定你了。
真是太强了！
登场。目标前进。
了解。
这是保护目标，你会复原的。
战斗还没结束。
目标锁定，
加速喽！再度登场。
没有人能逃出我的双眼。
我是音乐治疗专家。我正在带着目标前进，这样是对的。
准备就绪，一起进攻！杰克，请你们来干嘛的？人龙合一！
我要加快速度了。
嗨，
正在护送目标。
太畅快了！
宝博，快
任务开始！我来开啊！哦，大声点！特殊快递运送中。
我叫麦卡。
加强恢复能力。有人在打我！
各位英雄，站起来！
让目标继续前进。
科学会揭示真理。 帮你回复一下。我会治疗你。
又来了，洞悉一切。背后。
这招。
目标停下来了，各位，有何高见？跟我会合。
我改变想法，
目标锁定。
我来修复你的伤口。
谢谢你。
我正在修复伤口。我的意志化为血
谢。
各位英雄，站起来！
跑了，艾希跑了。
我利用不畏。看来
哇！大家。
感受毁灭的力量，在我面前屈服吧！这个会治疗你。
释放耐力强化。
没人拦得住我。
我会重建你的细胞。给你一个来自远方的问候。
鲍勃，快上啊！
守护天使在此，谢谢。我来修复你的伤口。
了解。
我来协助你。
有奶吗？
释放你的力
喂，
量。
后面有麦，后面是人哦。
各位英雄，站起来！回复一下，
安娜，
需要支援。
抱歉了，
来我这里集合。
战斗还没结束。
绝招正在蓄力。
我改变想法了。
继续推进。
这个会治疗你。
治疗你。
谢谢你。移动目标，目标在前进。各位小心勿动。
我正在修复伤口。
先睡一下。帮你治疗。
还剩60秒。
我站住！
发现敌人。
挫折正好能证明假设是否正确。
我是夺命女。
看我这招，
还剩30秒。
我会治疗你。
动，全都出来吧！
我来修复你的伤口。
哇，
在
不要
我面前
去了。
屈服吧！
后面8波。
英雄站起来！我利用你威力。看来需要帮你维护一下。
失败。精彩重播。 来到好莱坞，做好防御准备，选择英雄。
加速吧！
本我不拘于形。
正在执行备战程序，最佳化调整策略系统。
嘿，看我的！
攻击方将于30秒后开始行动。
移动至屏障后方。
5、4、3、2，伤害提高，攻击方出动了。防守目标 A，
永不懈怠，
站住！注意，请尽快移动至屏障后方。生命迹象忠诚，
回来战斗吧！
为了你的安全，请移动到屏障后方。
我要支援你。
想都别想！
魂之眼，洞悉一切。找到敌人了！
建议你移动到我的屏障后面。注意，请尽快移动至屏障后方。给我站住！请移动至屏障后方。
动手吧！
感谢你。
哎，闪！
已储存战斗数据。
进行探索，成就你的想象力。
加速吧！
目标已被敌人占领，
插个队。
阻止目标前进。
各位英雄站起来！
加速！
你的伤害提升了。
发现敌人。这会保护我们。
宝博，快上啊！
帮我击退他们。
生命迹象恢复正常。
凯西来了。
士兵勇往直前。
我利用不会的。
升起屏障。
任务开始！
英雄永不消逝，红天的。继续战斗吧！
我回来了。我准备好了。
很遗憾，但是没办法。
我到底付钱请你来干嘛的？
大家质量一下。太正帅了！好，加速复原。
各位英雄，站起来！我不会让你死的。
没有人躲得过我的双眼。
鲍勃，
安娜，准备起航。保罗，快点上呀！看我会合。
适者生存。
来我这里集合。
这是我的意志。
我又来了。
看我这招！英雄永不消逝。
超个盾。
绝招正在蓄力，来我这里集合。
你在找医生吗？臣服于我的意志。
现在你才是平衡绝技的目的。
各位英雄，站起来！这个会治疗你。
启动战术锁定。
蠢蛋！
我喜欢早上滚满地的看尾反应。
看我会合。
炸弹来了！
好。谢了。阻止他们。
慈悲抵达现场。
鲍勃，快点上！
来我这里集合。
了解。
清除障碍。
在你后面。
在我这里汇合。来我这里集合。在我这里汇合。
还剩60秒。
准备，对看！我强化你了，上吧！
力量有限。
帮你回复。正义从天而降。
要汲取教训。
你还不能死。
还剩30秒。
嗨，
他回去了。
千万别搞他。
来我这里。加入。
还剩10秒。
继续挡住他们。
各位英雄，站起来！英雄永不消逝。臣服于我的意志。
耐力强化还在准备中。
鲍勃，快点上！
升起屏障。
看我会合。
我来修复。
胜利。
还不来是吧？我自己写。
精彩重播。
滚开！哇靠！正在攻占目标，快过来！
Thought it would be rather in-game. The map control, but they have those sneaky wards around the red buff where you typically don't actually drop your control wards.
Hang on, we're not going to be talking about vision because Xiao has been caught out with the frozen tomb. Gimgun's coming in as well. How does Xiao get out? He almost takes Tian down with him, but he doesn't. Big shutdown by RNG's mid laner. Out.
Getting position on that. It's going to be up to Uzi here.
Still a very unfair fight. Teleport's available on Xiao away. Keep his verdict away. RNG right into the Baron pit. Crisp is down. Tian and Dilby come back and they're like, we lost our support. But they're still going for the Baron. Tian comes on into the pit. Who gets it? It's secured by FBX. 3 flushes out. Tian comes out. Xiao! What a flank there by RNG's mid laner. The full clean. How's that for RNG in game 2?
Xiao with the peekaboo play, cutting off the retreat from FBX. They thought they had it in the bag at that point. They were going to run away with murder. They got the Baron play. It was going to be an extended game. Xiao says, no, you caught me once, I'm going to return the favor.
Heck, what a teleport from Xiao. What a flank. Chris has to approach this Nexus and watch it burn down. Even himself to the death as well. RNG, they're team fighting. When we say it can't be underestimated.
Team fights. And
不要停，嗨翻天！
欢迎来到暴雪乐园，做好攻击准备，选择英雄。 距离进攻还有30秒。
我会从敌人意想不到。
回来战斗吧，
朋友，谢谢你。我会把目标安全送达目的地。躲到我后面。
鲍勃，快点上！小心后面。 我会保护你，把他们轰出来，帮你。
我正在护送目标，别让他停住。
我这里集合。你会没事。
受我的力量。
扫到我，正在帮你恢复。
鲍勃，快上啊！ 臣服于我的意志。
屏障不是无敌的。
厉害！
万岁！
不能坐以待毙，快行动！
尽情探索，成就你的想象力。
你。
我可以施展绝招了。恢复吧。
目标停下来了，正在护送目标。
看我会怎么复制。
炸弹来啦！继续战斗吧。
我回来了，这会保护我们。
加速治疗。停下来了。
武器系统效能全开。我很遗憾，
我们必须继续护送目标前进。
我不会让你死的。
升起屏障。
没有人躲得过我。臣服于我的意志。法国，快上啊！
正在保护目标。
启动屏障。
法国，快上！
让这东西继续前进。
伤害提高。
升起屏障。抱歉，他们队。
我利用和我的。
快点移动目标！
需要再进一步实验。
你的伤害提升了。
武器系统效能全开。
加速治疗。
启动屏障。
没有人躲得过我的手里。我来治疗你。
小心后面！升起屏障。
护送目标。
先休息一下。
我强化你了，上吧！
将我无敌！
臣服于我的意志，英雄永不消逝，只要些许代价。
导弹完毕，正在护送目标。
哈哈，我感觉好极了。
回来战斗吧！
帮你恢复。
知道。这会保护。
还剩60秒。
法国，快上啊！
他不少升起屏障。
还剩30秒。
勇往，我们快输了！全力进攻！
你可以大开杀戒了。
这就叫做团队合作。
犯葬在此，请领教。
快睡。
还剩10
不要再浪费时间了。
英雄永不消逝，只要些许代价。
让我们重返战场。
别扣都 KO 克莱！
失败。精彩重播。没有人能逃出我的生命。
This is a difficult one because essentially Amazing J is still playing against a potential counter pick.
Really?
The Aatrox could go into the jungle, the Scion could be mid. Gangplank is actually one of Amazing J's best champions. Historically speaking, he's been a more bruiser-centric player. He loves to get into team fights, but he's always had that one or two champions that kind of surprises you. You look at him, you go, this guy actually, a lot of times he's more for the tank style of champions, but then he pulls out the Camille and the Gangplank, and you're like, wow, this guy can actually play.
Yeah, that's right.
So Amazing J, going back to some of his old tricks here.
But TN is as well, Clement. That is an Elise locked in, which means, all right, Scion mid or Aatrox mid. I'm still not convinced here, but considering the matchups there, Clement, you know the answer.
I do prefer the Scion mid just to prevent how many looks that RNG has been throwing towards Stormby. Now, the interesting thing about the Elise is a lot of times the Lee Sin will go into gank mode, but the Elise can counter gank very, very effectively. She has that range advantage, and she doesn't need to go all in when she ganks, unlike the Lee Sin. So a lot of times, if Tian can ambush Lee Sin in a gank, then he can walk away with a clear 2 kill.
做好防御准备，选择英雄。
本我不拘于形。
哎，好啊。
愿你平安。
你好。
攻击方将于30秒后开始行动。
可能面临的状况，分析所有结果。
你需要健身一下，你需要健身一下。
守好目标，至屏障后方。
5、4、3、2、1，攻击方出动了，防守目标 A。
发现敌人，帮你恢复。
骄兵必败。
目标已被敌人占领，阻止目标前进。哈哈，看招！感激不尽。
全身充满力量，
施策耐力强化。
最大的敌人就是自己。尽情欢乐。
炸弹来啦！
消成长，生命荣枯，循环往复。
站住！别想
自由开火！
好帮手。
和谐方能胜利。
真糟糕！
我叫麦卡利。
啥？
我利用很稳的。
接受耐力强化。
1分钟而
已。胜负未决。
鲍勃，快点上！
和谐补掉。弟子啊，和谐方能胜利。
帮你，
谢谢。嗨，
炸弹来了！
有敌人，这能阻止？
炸弹来啦！
我愿受困境
当心背后！
敞开心扉。敌人在攻击。
我利用很稳的。
龟速吧。
红光普照。
失败。精彩重播。
炸弹来啦！
三杀。 离牙而脱。做好攻击准备，选择英雄。
就是要赢！安妞，
距离进攻还有30秒。
你们跟得上我的速度吗？
我就是你们的盾牌。躲到我后面。
5、4、3，
没问题。
开始进攻。
防护立场启动，
护送目标前进。
好戏上场。不动不动，全打下来。滴水不漏。
我正在暗色的
能源反馈，释放立场。该提高手速了。
会不远的。
滴水不漏。
你可以继续战斗了。
我的绝招正在蓄力。
全打下来。
屏障立场启动。我的绝招正在蓄力。
手速全开。推进器启动。
我来掩护你。
快让它动起来！
能源挡路，释放立场。
恢复吧。
全都出来
该提高手速了。滴水不漏。
准备好了吗？
立场启动。
没人拦得住我！
来 nerf 这招啊！机甲启动。好戏上场。
冲着我来了！吃我一锤！我在乎好苗头，一起来！
在我面前屈服吧。
新任务，让目标动起来。
慈悲来了。
这里禁止进入。
全打下来。手速全开。
加速治疗。
能源挡住，展开立场。
休息时间。
看我的精彩表现！
我的绝招正在蓄力。
释放耐力强化。
准备好了吗？
滴水不漏。
护送目标前进。
我立刻
来 nerf 这招啊！机甲系统就绪。服装完毕。
吃我一锤！我站住！
英雄永不消逝。
能源挡住，释放立场。
还剩60秒。
该提高手速了。
我在乎好苗头，一起来吧！
炸弹来了！紧急脱离！
全都出来吧！
禁止进入。
我快没时间了。受到攻击，继续。我不喜欢输的感觉。
全灭。还剩10秒。
动作快，我们能办到的。我们必须移动。
失败。精彩重播。
我が敵を食らう。
双杀。
And 0 deaths. That's right, we know how potent TN's at least.
Aggressive in the laning phase.
Very true.
What I want to pay close attention to is actually the start from Lee Sin. A no leash start from Lee Sin early on onto the red buff usually signals a level 2 kill somewhere. So I want to see if he follows up on that, or if it's just making sure that they're bot lane.
欢迎来到乐色镇。做好防御准备，选择英雄。
本我不拘于行。
你好 ，Hello， 办法活下来吧。嘿，
攻击方将于30秒后开始行动。
运气如何？收到。
嗨，
我需要治疗。多谢。
Bonjour。嗨。
よいハロウィンを。
4、3、2、1，攻击方出动了，
在后面。
和谐
阻止目标前进。
笼罩在怀疑的阴影之中。
会不会太认真啊？
不准动！
楼上女坦了，下来了。
嗨。
我知道，他在打你，我知道。先拨一下。后面莫伊拉，后面莫伊拉。对吧？他在2楼啊，没有人知道他。
你好，
荣枯，
毁灭拳王驾到。
目标抵达检查点。
就差那么一点啊，没关系啊。需要帮忙吗？我可以换补哦。也是，快速场根本就没有人会愿意配合，没有办法说什么。所以说一般都是拿来练脚用的啊，又不是说什么技技好好配合。
你好。
化为现实。
给我站住！
哦。
胜负未决。
稻城，不要来乱。
你好。一切爱。
与天地融为一体。
臣服于我的意志。
体悟心灵。千辛万苦，学习
这里禁止进入。
要开始狩猎了。敌人了。
准备好了！
太叫人失望。
来传线，来传线。
你好。
科学会揭示真理。
禅雅塔在此。注意，过来治疗。
给你一个来自远方的问候，感觉真好。这会治疗你。
嗨。
再来，实现我的意志。臣服于我的意志。
失败。精彩重播。
Can get a little bit more priority in lane.
Going straight over to the wolves as well, so quick start.
前往艾希瓦德，做好防御准备，选择英雄。
我的职责就是保护你们的安全。
我不会让这里发生的惨剧在祖国重演。
攻击方将于30秒后开始行动。
Hello。
愿你平安。
5、4、3、2、1，攻击方出动了，防守目标 A。
放马过来呀！
帮你开启屏障，看你的力量。 屏障开启。
谢谢你，知道了。
奈米强化还在准备中。
给你屏障，
加速治疗，
准备开战。
动手吧！我的天！
帮你开好屏障，回来。
屏障快失效了。
把大力点好吗？屏障开启了。信标放好了。屏障开启。能量开。
绝招准备就绪，一起上吧。
奈米强化就绪，要接受绕屏障，
能量开。
法博，快点上！
帮你开好屏障。能量开，
看我会合。
屏障开启。
友人の剣を
敵を死定想
看看系统，我的意志坚定。
尽情探索，成就你的想象力。
你可以继续战斗了。
目标已被敌人占领，阻止目标前进。
绝招快好
多了。
屏障立场启动。
我要拔刀了。
太叫人！
法博，快点上！
集合！绝招准备就绪，
一起上吧！我后面。
我的绝招蓄力完毕，准备上。
優雅我が敵を食らう。
你会救人的。
我好多了。启动屏障。
绝招准备就绪。
我要拔刀了。
需要再进一步实验。
奈米强化就绪了，要接受药剂的就说一声。我可以施展绝招了。快说！照这样下去，我就得退休了。加速治疗。
小心！
優雅我が敵を食らう。
水目标抵达检查点。
绝招准备就绪。
我又来了。
启动。
法博，快点上！
我就是你们的盾牌。敌人了。
物心灵祥和。
帮你治疗。
我が敵を食らう。启动频道。小心背后。朋友，别担心，我就是你们的主宰。屏障被摧毁了。我锁定你了。你的力量。
释放耐力强化。
没人拦得住我。勇往直前。平时不准躺下。
在我这里汇合，看我会合。
准备使出流星坠。
啊！躲到我后面。
法国，快点上！
双杀。
似乎有点失控了。
愿你平安。
看我的厉害！
屏障立场启动。
耐米强化还在准备中。
抱歉，查克顿。我找到敌人了，放马过来呀！屏障流星降临。升起屏障。我が敵を食らう。勇往直前。
目标即将抵达。
体悟心灵祥和。
炸弹来啦！
我就是你们的盾牌。需要再进一步。
收到。
失败。精彩重播。
我强化你了，上来！
双杀。双杀。了不起！
总得有人出来做示范嘛。
法国，快点上！
双杀。
out there from Casa. Infernal to be noted again, ladies and gentlemen, as Tian goes straight to the bottom lane. Interesting pathing, straight from red all the way down to Scuttle. It will be spotted out, but again, it's that intuitive pathing. It's that creative style from.
现在抵达伊利欧斯。
抱歉了。不准动！
前往地平线月球殖民地，做好防御准备，选择英雄。
本我不拘于形。
你好吗？恢复吧。你好啊。
敌方将于30秒后开始行动。
大慢火都进，只要大家团结，一定能完成任务。
目标锁定。
你好吗？
攻击方出动了，防守目标 A。
发现敌人。清
帮助我，不生感激。
帮你恢复。
没有人躲得过我的双眼。
我的剑从不失手。
快点治疗我！快点治疗我！
发现你，看看谁躲在后面。
加速治疗。
胜负未决。
治疗。
有种似曾相识的感觉。
弟子啊，和谐方能胜利。
欧瑞莎，
释放耐力强化。
没人拦得住我。
目标已被敌人占领，防守据点变更为目标 B。
心怀祥和。
地雷阵设置完毕。
在怀疑
冻住，不许走！
和谐同调。
发现敌人，目标锁定，你根本没机会赢。
帮你恢复。
今日心灵欢乐。
鲍勃，快上啊！恢复吧。科学会揭示真理。快就定位，敌人在
倒数计时，只能停止。
我会保护你们。
我改变想法了。我来修复你的伤敌，你的力量正在消散。释放耐力强化。
没有人能阻止你。
帮你治疗。达利亚，报道。
目标锁定。
我改变想法了。
温斯顿报道。
帮你回复一下。
有本事过来！
感觉如何？我会治疗。
对不起。
我正在修复伤口。
吞噬一切。
快就定位过来！
设置完毕。
发现敌人。
谢谢。
龙合一。
冻住，不许！
这会让你舒服一点。你的 的力量正在衰退，在我面前屈服吧。敌人在攻击我，
帮我治疗。
我的意志化为现实。冷静，你又受伤了，十分感谢。 臣服于我的意志，我会释放耐力强化，帮你回复一下。快上啊！
失败。 精彩重播。
我强化你了，上来！
没有人能阻止我。
双杀。
我的意志化为现实。冷静点，你又受伤了。
帮我治疗。
我的意志化为现实。冷静点，你又受伤了。
This is just Tien preventing Carso from a level 2 gank. Now, after the changes in the totem pools, the blue side jungle level 2 ganks have been very, very prominent in the LPL landscape. A lot of times we actually see RNG were the ones to pioneer this, where they have the support on a sweeper starting from level 1 and just clearing the path for a level 2 gank. It's very difficult if you actually push out. You think that, hey, maybe they maybe they're giving up priority, and if your bot lane just push out, it's very easy to punish in that situation. So we see so many times they have to play teams have to play suboptimally just to avoid the potential level 2 from Karsa.
Yeah. At least now they should know where Karsa is, or at least have some idea. Ping's going on the friendly jungle as Doombe was either forced out or just wants to back early to get himself, I mean, what is he picking up? This early on, Tien's made an appearance into the bottom lane. There's no subtlety about this whatsoever, even after the cocoon landing.
It's a very good position that RNG actually held the wave in. Now, this is a very typical play in the LPL. It's called 3-3 versus 2-2. So you have 3 level 3s. They have all their abilities going up against 2 level 2s. The way you counteract that is you have to have the wave management on spot. You need to keep the wave outside of your tower, so people cannot walk up to you underneath your own tower. And they did that very well on RNG's
well,
side.
hang on, you want to see Doombe join the fight, but he's caught one in the mid lane. Flash is already trying to do fancy footwork. Oh. 2-man decimating smash. The flash, the repel.
Can he get it?
Tien, auto attack, no burn. Isn't enough. Xiao has the flash as well, and that's not good. The decimating smash can't land.
Oh, he goes back in.
Karsa, the scout of the week as well. Xiao getting chased by a zombie. Doombe cannot reach him, and that was RNG's jungler coming up clutch.
Woo! An absolute monster of a play. The start of it was actually very good for FPX and highlighted the fact about Elise on the counter gank against Lee Sin. Lee Sin has to follow up with his face. The Elise can counteract with range, and they get a beautiful decimating strike to start the actual play off. So a very good understanding of this. However, the problem actually came from the bot side. The bot side they didn't get the full wave push in, so this is on the blue side, so you can actually still roam in this situation. And Alistar was able to zone out Crisp from the Raptor ramp, and Karsa goes in to finish off the play.
Scatter the weak to get the other kill. Jungle and mid. Okay, now this time we're talking about it. As TN walks up to the top side of the map, Amazing J should have cleanse with the orange here. TN looking to follow that up. Spiderling's doing damage as well. Amazing J, why did you walk back in? Spiderling's in the burn. Not enough. Very precarious from the top laner of RNG.
That was incredibly risky. Did not expect that play from him. Amazing J, of course, still has his teleport, but this is going to be a situation where Lisa needs to get up there. They're forcing Karsa to react to the play from the top side. You can't really leave a gangplank like that. No teleport. Knowing that Elise is still around the area, it's very risky.
He's just dominant in multiple lanes now for both RNG and FPX. The bottom lane's even, but mid over to Xiaohu by 10 CS, 15 rather. The top side was going well for Gimgoon as we just found an invade gone wrong here from Karsa. Blast Cone taken very smartly. Karsa in the middle of it all. Level 5 can't get anything to fight again. RNG roam up with their bottom lane. Despotic Smash avoided from good. Scatter the weak. 5 members here. Teleport burn by Gimgoon, and FPX get nothing.
Really rough roll of the die right there. I think the big issue was that to start the fight off, Lee Sin was already 2 levels ahead.
Oh no, Doomby there, scatter the weak. Xiaohu has unleashed power. Solo kill for the mid laner of RNG.
Unexpected kill right there. Doinby getting caught with his pants down. Not really aware of the fact that Xiaohu could just find a simple kill off the back. A little bit of tilt simping in, I feel.
I mean, he's already been forced out of lane once and now getting killed for it. 2 kills for the mid laner. And Xiaohu hit level 6 in the middle of that wave. You can see almost first item. Bax picks up the Zork shoes as well. Very severe kill threat now against Doomby, who is 1,100 gold behind at 6 minutes in the game.
He's going to have to find something in this bot lane. Sion already with his ultimate.
TN's trying to be proactive as hell here. Infernal Dragon's up as well, so if RNG have priority across the map, this is going to be huge.
Good ping out by Xiaohu, so they managed to sniff out the play without having vision onto Doinby, and look at how far the bot side actually backs out.
Yeah. I mean, TN keeps trying to make these ganks so Clement. He is behind by 30 CS. 30 CS against Karsa. Watch how Doinby just got destroyed here.
So Xiaohu actually hit level 6 in plain view, so Doinby definitely knew about the potential, but still walked up to the wave. I've got to say that's a very uncharacteristic mistake coming in from Doinby.
We wanted to see how he could recover while Doomby is trying to move across the map, but right now they're very skeptical about where Karsa is. You can see Doomby just walking up, making sure that there is no jungler on his way, while Karsa is actually towards the bottom side of the map, still farming up, still with a heavy advantage over TN.
I love that roam from Chris, just to make sure that his jungler could get some reprieve, at least spend a little bit of time.
Is it happening again? Doomby does have ultimate. Crisp has come to save the day, but he might die instead. Cannon Barrage down, and Crisp has been ignited, hit in the face. Karsa with another. RNG, their early game is triumphing over FPX.
Just a brutal lane position being held by Syndra, holding the wave towards his own tower. His bot lane can roam, his jungle can go anywhere Karsa wants. And they punish it so well. It's really nice to see the coordination coming out between these two players.
The early game has so much bloodiness, like FPX and RNG. You more or less expect this game to be going the way it is, but not from FPX, who are now going to lose the Infernal Dragon on top of that. Has their throne been destroyed? No. But has their throne been tarnished? Well, still not yet. Is definitely the right answer there, Clement, but this early game is accelerating, and TN is trying to do exactly that for his laners, but all he can do is invade, put some pressure on to Karsa, and try and get a response.
FPX realize they only have 1 winning point on the map, so they need to cash out as hard as possible on it.
Doomby
I
has
don't
the
think
ultimate.
Amazing J can get out of this.
Yeah, his ultimate popped immediately. Might not have to be used from Doomby. He does into the wall. Amazing J drops down, but in the bottom lane, bigger response from RNG. Ming with a 2-man knock-up into the belly. LWX flashes onto Uzi. Now underneath the turret as Chris drops on down. LWX was close, but Xiaohu comes down for 2 more kills. And this Syndra is absolutely bloody massive.
4-0-2 scoreline at this point. Not much that the FPX bot lane could have done. LWX, he played it as well as possible. Uzi gets aggro, he tags him with the Chains of Corruption, flashes forward, tries to go for the 1v1, but RNG, Xiaohu just too massive at this moment.
Let's look at the bright side for FPX. They get first turret, they get all the plating that comes with it as well, but this game is going so fast right now. 2k gold lead for RNG. They are unable to break open the bottom lane turret, and there's 2 platings left. So get the gold where you can, and that's exactly what this play was about.
We're going to see the play from FPX trying to cash out on their strong side of the map. Amazing J probably didn't need that flash there, but overall, you know, he does what he has to do. But this bot lane, just look at how LWX plays it. He gets out of the situation and then goes all in for Uzi. Probably the only play he can make in this situation. Very well done on his part, but nothing you can do.
I'm not sure that piercing arrow landed it. Otherwise, Uzi would be dead.
Yeah.
I feel like he flashed out of that immediately. So very good mechanics still and reaction time from Uzi, as again we would expect. But LWX forcing the play. You can see how desperately they want to take this game 3, how desperately they want to turn things in their favor. With that Infernal, you got to add more gold to the top of the list because it's 10 minutes in, and that'll continue scaling. You have a Kai'Sa on your composition, you have a Gangplank, but most of all, you have Xiaohu, who's already got 4 kills and his first item.
FPX, this team, if they can't convert on a mid-game dragon fight, I think it's very hard for them to come back. You look at Varus, you look at Elise, you're talking to yourself and going, you know what, these are not the best scaling options. However, what they do have is we've seen Doinby as a good driver, an experienced driver, he can find kills out of nowhere, and I think that's going to be the first step for FPX. Can they find those situations where Doinby can get out of lane?
It's been such a struggle. Cast is coming in as well. They're scat of the week. Doinby kicked on back and destroyed again. They're just making mincemeat of FPX's mid laner.
Well, Doinby does find his way out of lane, but he finds his way back to the fountain. So I guess that doesn't really help out in the situation. RNG, they're playing very well to their win conditions. I love the way that they're shutting down Doinby. It's exactly what you need to do. Take away FPX main initiator, and frankly, I don't think Crisp is the one that can find them those hero plays to come back in the fight.
No, it's super rough. The bottom side of the map struggling. Even the top side may have 30 CS in a disadvantage, but Gimgoon just doesn't have enough at this point to carry. You want kills on the Aatrox. You want blood to be continued to be shed up in that top lane, while mid lane just keeps getting devastated. There's 3 kills on. Lee Sin now. There's a bounty on both mid and jungle. The state of the game is RNG are keeping up this tempo, and FPX now trying to get the Rift Herald to bring something back in their favor while turret plating is still up.
They're wasting a lot of time from RNG. I actually think Gimgoon can, or yeah, he does get away from this play, but can Tien.
Uh-oh. I mean, the issue is Sonic Wave does connect, and Gimgoon brings no. Doomby, not again. Unleashed Power is not available for Xiaohu, but Rift Herald continues. Russell almost dragged back in. They go back.
It's going to be very hard to pick this actual.
Xiaohu scatter the weak, but Smite secures it. FPX again. Tien might be caught out. Can he get it? No, he can't. Rift Herald's still sitting there, but Karsa has to flash away. The bottom lane's come on in. FPX, you need to pick up the Rift Herald as LWX roams on up and is eaten away. It's the support who picks it up, and FPX, this is the runaway, but they can't get far. LWX the first to drop. Xiaohu over the wall. Chris takes the orbs, goes golden, but scared dunk by Uzi. Scatter the Weak goes wide, and Doomby and Gimgoon the only ones remaining. Rift Herald picked up at the cost of RNG, taking more lives.
Karsa just danced around that fight for way too long. Picks up Tien on the backside, and Xiaohu, with the lead he already had, absolutely capitalized big on the moment. Did you see that stun coming out of Crisp? He caught the double, he caught the pregnant frog in his tracks, and basically shut that entire fight down. It looked like a very good start of the situation, a 5v4 to get it off. Uzi was very far away from the play, but you could see Elise trying to track a path directly towards that Eye of the Herald, gets caught out, and a beautiful scatter of the weak. Yeah. Gets the two-piece, finds the geometric angle to lock down LWX on his way towards the tower, and frankly, this is not a Zhonya's that Chris should have used, because he was going to be held into position anyway.
That's true. While we're in that replay, Infernal Dragon starts on up here. Now, Infernal goes over to FPX, almost contested by Karsa, but that's a big objective to come back. And again, we're kind of left with this point in the game, even though FPX have fallen so far behind in their lanes, that the gold is not too far apart. We've got very similar traits from both teams. However, in moving into the mid-game, we're going to have to watch out for Xiaohu, for Karsa, for the rest of RNG that have these power spikes coming a lot quicker than FPX.
That was a fight where Gimgoon could have done a lot more with his with the lead that he had, but RNG danced around it way too well. Like, they never let Gimgoon get the situation where they could have found the shy Q at Worlds. Oh, here goes
now
Xiaohu.
Trying to force it. Here comes Time Catch as well. Xiaohu almost takes down the AD carry. Can they get the mid laning? Yes. Big shutdown here for FPX, and I like what they're doing, forcing the objective. Oh my god, Ming, the flash forward, Rift Herald cancelled. Can Karsa get into the fight though? Can Ming survive? Yes. What a worth there from RNG.
Uzi's call here is to trade the towers at this point. He wants a solo gold for himself. Moving backwards into the mid lane, probably not a viable option. Great play by FPX nonetheless. They should be able to at least get this mid lane.
Oh, flash here from Tien. No ultimate available for Ming. They can turn onto Amazing J, but Doomby's tanking the turret. Moves out of range. Amazing J moves into it, trying to defend this wave. And with barrels, he will be able to, but still good picks here from FPX.
He almost has the cannon barrage. That's what Amazing J is waiting for. He wants that ultimate to come up, and then they can chase down every single member with Uzi on the killer instincts. But very good devour by Chris. He takes LWX out of that resonating strike range, and that play is not going to happen. It was very, very close.
It really was. Amazing J comes to save the day, and Uzi even joins the fray as well. Into the mid lane, everyone trying to break open those outers. Teleport was used as a side note by Doomby, and that is not the spellbook teleport, because that is his core summoner.
FPX got game. They're within 300 gold of the situation, but RNG, they're not going to let the save side lane situation happen from game one.
Doomby shouldn't be here. The kick's available for Karsa. He's in range. Doomby doesn't have the ultimate as well. I don't know what happened with that visual bug, but we all knew Doomby was going to die anyway. RNG get a pick and the mid lane turret, always trading up.
It's just so hard to play from FPX's situation. They continuously have to go for the riskier and riskier play.
Yep.
And I actually feel like they should try to get Gimgoon in onto more action.
Oh, hang on. There's kill threat from Amazing J. Has the World Ender, and he's 2 levels above. So still the Aatrox is big. The only reason we don't see him much is because Amazing J has been playing very safe in this lane. But it's still behind by about 50 CS. Keep that in the back of your mind, ladies and gentlemen, as we move into this mid game.
FPX, they have so much engaged potential on this composition, and they're really creative with how they catch people out. Every time a side lane wave has been pushed out, I feel like FPX has done the better job in actually capitalizing on map control. You can see that play from Crisp happening over and over again, taking stock at the gold situation. I think at least they have Tien back into the game with those kills he picked up. And Doinby's still very far behind.
He is.
You have to be honest, Doinby's still not making the impact and not being able to tank the front line.
Never did I think we wouldn't be relying on Doomby in a Game 3. We are relying on Tien, especially though, further to your point. But it could be Gimgoon again. You know, LWX and Crisp, and you know, bringing back to what you just said, Crisp needs to be next to LWX every step of this fight. There is so much risk here from the members of RNG.
With the item build that Tien has been going for, he actually has a good opportunity to simply burst one of the carries. So we have to keep very close attention to him. It's not about the gold lead, it's actually about how they play the team fights and if they can find the crucial backline targets. Same thing for Karsa, actually. If he can find LWX, he has enough damage to actually blow him out.
Yeah, almost lands a Sonic Wave. You would have seen that burst firsthand as they move out of the mid lane turret, but remember as well that for Tien, after he picks up that Morellonomicon, there's going to be a massive amount of burst on especially members like Xiaohu, who has the cleanse almost up and available. Thank you very much, says Amazing Jay.
Well done on his end, but FPX are actually faster on the push situation.
Top lane still crashing in. They're around mid lane for RNG. What is going to be the play because Tien's coming down?
I don't think Amazing Jay actually wants to stay here. He doesn't see his the enemies, and he is pinging out that red buff is most likely being taken. But they do hold on to their towers nevertheless.
Tien expecting someone to come down, expecting some creative pathing from Karsa towards, from blue towards that red buff. And Uzi's joined into the fray as well. Tien does have the smite, that's the difference.
就是要赢，
应该再多花一点时间准备的。
嗨！谁都挡不住我。
我掩护你。
最近如何啊
？5、4、3、2、1。第一回合占领目标。
看，最近如何啊？我是音乐治疗专家。
该提高手速了。
拳王，勾到了拳王。
وريهم قوتك. 绝招准备就绪，怎么来我这里？
必杀不了，别挡
哦。BG 可以吃 BG。
接受电击，任务可以禁止进入。
哦，完了！
那里有敌人，强化你的装甲。
不行，我一定要杀这个 BG。
所有人集合！
受不了了，有点烂了，现在。哎呦，干！行。哎呦，
紧张啊！
流星坠，
机甲系统就绪，
搞定了。
我要去占领目标。
安娜位置差。
在我面前屈服。
我被强奸了，真的。
我立功子位。
飞射推进启动。
当然。我也。
这顿猪肉大餐。
我手感正好，绝招准备就绪，走吧。
哎呦，看。真只丢你一个啊！我要死了，这样子。
来我这里。
啊，很会死。
开始。我以为我躲起来了。
这个应该退不了了。
还可以打吧，不行吗？
来，这一招啊！机甲着装，屏障快撑不住了，着装完毕。
这个断钩。
脱离机甲。
那我被抢劫了。哦，没有死神。哈哈哈，不爽。
别担心，我就是你们的盾牌。
感受疗愈节奏。
屏障启动。
我躲着开战。
干没勾到。后面我呢？
哎，这很好听，操作我有点。
紧急脱离！
等一下吧。
嘿呀！
嘿！
团结就是力量。可恶！
开始！
准备开战！屏障开启，能量到极限。
我死了。
急掉了。
利用补位。
先拿下这个目标，才能下来我这里。
别死啊！
我刚不是抽他吗？
不知道哎。点要碰哦。好啊！
我相信奇迹。好，死了。
为什么我们要玩那么畸形的3点3啊？
对啊。
哦，这不是那个输出还蛮好解决的。
164。
别发呆，快行动！
厉害！
就是要赢！
啊？什么地方？为什么
？5、4、3、2。
死神交给猪就好了。
第2回喷射推进启动。
对啊。
你好。这会让你们舒服点。
没有人。
我知道已经。
他们有欧瑞莎。
没戏啊！
真棒！哎，上面有死人。后面有死人，后面有死人。
来教那个内线。
我目前没办法走这边，会被掉。
人在哪？挂上面。
死神在右边。
完了。
右边角吗？
目标该混到整肃了。推进器启动。脱离机甲。
看到。
放下武器，
拿下这个目标，才能继续下去。
在我面前屈服吧！
系统设定为王开始。
刚堵在楼上。
我完了。哦，活下来。
可以吗？可以吗？
我的意志大于现实。
啊，被吹。
我没有追，我被吹，
我都被吹了。
好，人在吹我。
我看到我没有
人下去哦。
再是。现在
应该开到298。
看到人啊！
愿你平安。
我得补充能量。
现在看楼上。
好，没勾到。没人去捉。死了哦。好，我就睡了哦。
我知道我。
能源挡住，展开立场，好运起飞，自己脱离。
后面枪，后面枪什么？他有放单陷阱。
哎，那个班长去哪了？可以。
在我面前屈服吧！
球，开始。
那个角度抽不下去。
来热情晋升！
那个闪光
闪光。
开始。
落下。
比数1比1。
好戏上场。
等不及了。
厉害。
哦，那个进攻。
看 7-11，很小。你不是比较喜欢全家哈？
哦对。
5、4、3、2。
反标都一样难吃。
第3回合。
是啊。
哦，麦卡做事哦，麦卡，
加油，麦卡！
至少告诉我是谁吧。哦，有狙哦，有狙。是夺命吗？
还没有狙。OK， 我有看到。
哎，BG 为什么他 BG 很残？
我不知道 BG 在哪 ，BG 在哪？
有 B
哎，有那个 B 的哦。
B 也在那边。
我有点脆弱哦。
BG。
安娜。
BG 倒。来，
没有 B 的有点痛。
右边也是。
这个会治倒你。
这边也是。
哦，我也是新鲜。
好。这年头真的是傻逼才会玩出单。
那我应该可以直接帮你当傻逼吧？
这有必然。
右正的。
来印度快爆！
全都出来了。
哎，忍者开。
你选坦可以啊？
可以。
不起了。
好残哦！
防护立场启动。
不是他一直在补你，你都一直不给他补。
谢谢你。
最近如何啊？加速喽！
我大概看壁垒的吗？哦，壁垒在右边，壁垒在右边，壁垒。
看，不理壁垒啊！
壁垒右边。
可以的。安娜很残，安娜。好，没事。
先注意一下。
看我怎么会有？
哦，为什么会有爆博？我有爆博。
因为 IC 开大吧。
再试一次。
为什么有爆博？
我们得到了解释。麦卡利，你是不是走快一点？我到了。
麦卡要不要注意壁垒？麦卡。
哎呦，等我们。
哎，那个壁垒左边要壁垒。先等一下吧，先等一下吧。好，走喽走喽。
壁垒没人，壁垒
没有盾哦，壁垒没有盾哦。我壁垒死哦。他们状态很差哦，可以吃哦。
比较。
精彩提升！
火力全开，加速！
我壁垒哦。
等我点上。
射推进启动。
有打到一枪，哎，不够了，不对啊。
延长赛。
小心打一等上。
释放你的力量。
哇，后面
好久没看到那一场太。
变弱。还有。
Thank you。
感谢。
要不要看哦？
回来是谁？
精彩重播。双杀。
just leave this one.
Uzi did see the spider, the explosive spider from Tian, so we could see with his pings, he was very well aware that Elise was in that brush. A little bit unfortunate timing on Tian's end, but it was actually a good idea. Like, Uzi at the end did come out of that situation, and he did path the way that they expected him to.
Can't believe how close this game is, Clement. You know, you said don't look at the gold. Completely agree. It doesn't matter anyway. We've got an Infernal on each team. There's a Cloud Drake sitting there, which is just going to keep the status quo as it is. There's a Baron that is spawning in 40 seconds. That'll change everything. But RNG optimizing on this dragon. They're going to take it away. We'll see what comes up next. Another Infernal, please. No, it's going to be Cloud. All right. Bit wishy-washy, but I'm sure we'll get there.
The fights for RNG are more like knife fights. They have the ability to one-shot the enemy team with a lot of combinations. Syndra could probably do it by herself, to be honest. Karst is also super fed. But on the other hand, FPX really only have Tian that can return the favor on their side. So I want to see, it's about how Doinby can kind of create space and find those flanks and openings for Tian to really come into the fight. I think Gimgoon is going to be looking at pretty much the same deal here, but it's going to be very explosive. A lot of things can happen. There's a lot of burst damage from both teams at this end. It really is going to come down, I suspect, to the vision fights and the instant reactions from team members. The crowd control from Gimgoon or LWX could decide it in a blink of an eye.
We know exactly how those vision fights go, and it goes towards Ming, as we saw in the last game. That's what won it over around that dragon fight. And FPX, they're in a strange position, because right now, they have all their control wards out. They don't have any refreshers, but this is the time that RNG are clearing away from Baron. It's going to be super rough. In fact, they don't actually have any control wards out on the field. So pretty rough right now for the vision clearing of FPX. And RNG having priority in that river makes it so much more dangerous for them right now.
Yeah, FPX can't really venture out into their own jungle. It's very, very dangerous. Syndra could be hiding inside. They don't really have someone that can check. Not even Doinby can do it, but obviously he's in the bottom side. So they will have to relinquish control of this side of the jungle at some point. And the pressure will be building up. The pressure will be building up to the point where RNG can say, you know what? We've already created this much of a buffer zone. Let's turn it into a Baron. And that's when FPX, I feel like, has to make the move. They will be forced to.
I then look at that top ward. Look at that one control ward above Baron. Still hasn't been cleared out. I see that as an opening for FPX. I see that as a way that RNG can be flanked.
This is the toughest track for Doinby to actually maneuver. Like, he has to come in with the with his ultimate, go around that jungle side, and find his way into the back line somehow. A very difficult task. I want to see if FPX can do it.
Yep. Relying on Doinby's ultimate has not been a wise decision this game. Only has the Sterix gauge. Might be caught out again. Dodges away from Scatter the Weak and the Sonic Wave. Nicely done from Doinby. Mental still there for what it's worth.
Does have to expend, I believe, a ghost for that, but doesn't matter that much.
It's a spellbook, Clement, you know?
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Spellbook late game. Doesn't matter too much anymore. Amazing J scared of Gimgoon. Still a 2-level advantage, but they use this and the push in to start up the Baron. Blind him.
没错。选个机动弹跳高台吧，这样图跳高台会比较好打一点。我辅助可以啊，干嘛？骑士玩辅助啊？
啊？他选哪一年
？Echo。
啊？哦，
我 Echo 他妈骑士玩辅助。
要听他吗？
没有啊。Chris， 你要不要选个星星跟地巴一起跳那个高台？刚刚我好像进攻我试过，好像进攻方机动弹打高台会比较好打。那他没什么路可以绕。
不行啊。
这个世界值得我们努力保护。
没事啊，看你啊，如果选蓝也是可以啊。
3、2、
我一定会让你们平安回家。
看招！
可以卡那就直接过啊，如果有卡就直接过。安娜有安娜啊，先开炮台啊！
啊！开炮！
地炮有点补不到，炮台2楼爆掉了。来，你那个位置刚刚的也后到了。来，你出来让安娜补，出来右边来，你们右边有来，后面有来。来，你要出来，来，你要出来，让安娜补。
前方有敌人炮塔。
对吧？这波打不了了。
哇，有点难打。
刚刚真惨。
躲到我后面。
那座炮塔。
对啊，等一下，等队友，等一下，坦克，来，等一下 ，Rain West， with your teammate，
前方有敌人的炮架。
快掉了。
臣服于我的意志。
快看到了，对决哦，对决。倒一个。后面莫伊拉到后面，莫伊拉到后面。鲍勃在台，Echo 在台点，要不要帮他？
我得回去战斗。
Echo 先躲一下，你找地方躲一下。
感受疗愈的节奏。谢谢。出来！耶，加速！
没跟到你哦。
起来吧！
反光，右左边有反光。
加速复原。
睡着，被打醒了。来上2楼，
先打瑞莎。
上高板。
我在站里。
哎，后面莫亚在踢安娜哦，我在帮安娜。安娜残血，那个莫亚残血。安娜2楼，右边2楼，先让后面2楼。那个安娜，那个。安娜在左上。
因为我太差了。
可以。
跟我一起行动。
大家都在等我呢。
Echo 等一下，我带他们。
残崖塔登板。
给他们点颜色瞧瞧。
毁掉敌人炮塔了。
但我们补量会不够哦，你换残塔的补量会不够。
没事。
会够。
安娜在左上，安娜左上，你们高安抓他。
重住，不许走。
哦，还在左楼梯，左边楼梯。来秒，来
我的意志。
头上被撞了。我开补。好牌啊！过来，陈姐。
被莫伊拉一直抓。
莫亚在后面。莫 ID， 倒了。
太近了，可是会被烫伤的。
去带和尚啊！等一下，我带和尚啊！
要炮塔了！
走左边。左边。
来，跟我们走，左边来。
左边。
和尚过来。
我直接进你，我直接进。
这样哦。看到后面了，看我最大。
哦，打得好。
OK，我们倒一补。
臣服于我的意志。
等等我。
和尚要倒了，和尚在左，保一下和尚。
前方有敌人。
和尚有残，保他。
敌方炮塔已经被我搞定了。
这会让你好可怜。
你没补了，我刚到而已哦。
没事。
右边闪光，然后倒，左边麦卡，左边有恩威啦。刚左边。被莫亚逼死了。
该退喽，来应该退喽。
来，你要死，这就快点死。先急了。
等等我。
波士顿报道。
左边有那个闪光跟莫伊拉，闪光倒了。
哦 ，nice 啊！
有人能帮我一下吗？
我在补合上，我在补合上，我合上有点难。麦卡的点。
那个
闪光在左边，他抓我，闪光抓我左边。
这样后面一点，我会保你。
臣服于我的意志。
不许走！
你回来，
请指教。
你也倒，莫伊拉回来。
都在等我呢。
我跟你走。
给他们点颜色瞧瞧。
实现我的意志。
被闪光。你左边呢？我被断补，我被断补。开大，有停一下吧。闪光掉了，靠！
再到。
没错，不要搭到。
接下来，
他点地上啊，就你刚好落地。好到。
还剩15秒。
刚刚真
啊，机器有大哎，怎么换？
别换，没差。
过来帮我！
然后右边呢？干！
哦，大声点！
你要讲，不然我们没法保你。
集合起来！
对，他从背后直接点我一。
打倒！
走！
气泡水还剩
30秒。
臣服于我的意志，你的力量。
太险了！
自爆直接丢了，不要再扣了。
丢吧，先丢。
没人啊！
倒一个。
没人没关系啊，自己丢也可以。
可是这是机不好啊！
对啊。很难打。
来 nerf 这一招啊！
化为无形。
比数1比0，攻守互换。
请上场。
一点都不难打。
做好防御准备，选择英雄。
我等一下会站最后面了。你们高台看要选单一还是选欧瑞莎？
本我不拘于形。什么？
哟，大家一起来，嘿！
攻击方将于30秒后开始行动。
我等一下会站在点的右边上面那里，那个高台右边上面。
5、4、3、2、1，攻击方出动。
此时你去前面蹲好。
守目标 A。
所有人一起行动！
我找到敌人了！
你呢？跳谁跳的？打被高下面。心跳啊！右边的 B。跑到后面啊！ 我在后面点上。
帮我补一下。
不要杀！不要杀！不要杀！
回去2楼，等我一下。
看我的厉害！
哦，要加快速度了！下，
躺在右边哦。躺在右边抓抢，他想抓我，那个闪光想抓我，在右边走这里。然后一直右边呢，丢大。搞对到。巴博坑一下吧，巴博那个坑。
嘿，看我的！
退了。
我是音乐治疗专家。
屏障立场速度。
我的绝招
序列准备上榜。
我叫麦卡利。
防守据点目标标的。
左边有人吗？
这会让你更舒服点。
3个天。
臣服于我的意志。
开打。
任务开始。
再抓我，左边抓我，再看左边，再看左边。再抓我后面，救我一下，后面，左边。我倒了。就要去补他们。
不要杀！不要杀！不要杀！死神回来！
回来，哇！不要推点。
小心背后。
万丈在前，请指教。
有一线啊！
没有人了。
左边一只星星，
莫维拉好了。
这星星回去了。安娜，你后面。
安娜，闪后面，没追到。帮我一下，闪光楼上，在后面。没一关哦。
入口在那边，慢节奏。
闪光一滴。
然后，麦卡左边哦。
打了一下。
麦卡到左，
没有插回去。
丢大。右边星星呢？去后面，睡着。不要打，大哥！
臣服于我的意志。
我不起来了。要你赶快打死
要加快速度了！
去盖！
任务开始！谁都挡不住！
好拆解。
搞倒了。换莫伊拉。
加速！
你在拍人哦，帮我洗我星星一下。
莫伊拉。
路西欧。星在跳点哦，跳点。然后在哪后面左边。冲了星星吗？
臣服于我的意志。
走开！
我叫麦卡利。
告经典的。
失败。
就你刚刚打，不要把第一把打醒，我就睡他了。
重播。
在我面前屈服吧！
From FPX.
This is a play that we were talking about. Doinby has to come in at some point. Xiao, who has a perfect angle to stop anyone with Scatter the Weak.
Doinby find his mark. Cocoon doesn't land. Ming in for the pulverize. L2X locks him down there onto the Alistar, but the Baron. Tien gets kicked out. Casa back in. Target selection now, but Ming is going to drop down for the Baron. Amazing J has teleported in, but Kim Goon's behind him, locking on down. Where's the orange? The flash instead. Amazing J's out, and that is the Baron for RNG for their support.
Oh, that play was so sweet from Orisa.
Oh, yeah.
Picture perfect. Gets the lease back. Already has the Q1 planted on the Baron anyway. That's four thoughts.
That was insane from Casa. I mean, Casa's been playing out of his mind in some of these games as well. So it is a testament to how this jungler has been shaping up over the years in the LPL and how he has facilitated life in RNG. 3k gold lead now for them. They have the Baron buff, but it still looks like they're on the defense from FPX's Doinby. I'm not sure about the 1v1.
He can't get away from this.
Can he survive? Sonic Wave's there, but...
正在前往釜山。
准备战斗，
选择英雄。
地精不是很会扎力啊？还是不会了？地精不见了。
太烂可以不要嘴吗？
就是要赢。
跟对付讲话啊，小瘪三。
就是力量。第一回合占领目标。嗨。
感受毁灭的力量。
小心哦，被反哦，可以吃。太快了吧！
在我面前屈服吧！
英雄永不消逝。
我这。
没有什么，帮你开启屏障。
啊，半藏后面很残。
回来战斗吧！屏障开启了。
抱歉了，我找不到
防卫目标。安娜要手边。集合。
哎呦！
自由开火！
帮你恢复一下，我来治疗你。
这是我的绝招，屏障开启了。
英雄永不消逝。
屏障开启。第1回合胜利。
各位英雄站起来！给你一个来自远方的问候。
比数1比0。
很高兴跟你一起工作，麦卡利。如果那是你的本名的话，
我不管你从哪儿听来。
我不会。
就是要赢。
好爽哦！
走下面吗
？4、3、2、1，第2回合占领目标。
好，行。
信标放好了。
感激不尽。我找到敌人了！抱歉了。
哎呦，这碎了。
继续战斗吧！
那个是很残没弄他。退！
终于追上！
队友！
我来修复你的伤势。
我没盾哦。
机甲着装。
你小心。
枪顶颜色瞧瞧。
英雄永不消逝。
该提高手速了。
左边方向。
这队出动了。紧急脱离。
点。
抢下预言，一起分享荣耀。
敌军都出来了，瞧瞧我们的厉害！
来认这一招啊！机甲系统就是着装完毕。
也好。
紧急脱离。
要多少时间？
还没打够呢。
队友来，队友退
嗯哼。
和我一起行动。
红道。
启动治疗光束。集合。跟我一起行动。
能源挡住，张开立场。立场启动。英雄永不消逝。
差点，差点，差点！
面前虚无缥
我们的厉害。
半上楼上半上，
哎呦，
2楼半上。
我们还需要你。滴水不漏。加油啊！
高安。
动手吧！几个手速了。
哦呦！
啊 ！Healing， I need a fucking healing。
哎呀，别！
半藏。
拜拜。
敌对延长赛。
GG。
英雄
来，可以不要空大吗？
来 nerf 这一招啊！
哦，我玩补嘛，好不好？
比1。
你不要空大就好了。
给他们点颜色。
其他没关系啊。
我准备要开始战斗了。
哦耶，跟我来，全都给我动起来！跳舞厉害就是爽！
可以打补哦。
吹下去，
没有输出了。
3弹补。
还是要我托比昂啊？托比昂哦。
303呢？303。
要不然我玩托比昂啊。
走。
这是我的意志。
年龄打。
能源挡住，释放立场。
定点打。
抱歉了。
皮把退回来。
小心被控。
脱离机甲。
皮把在上面干嘛？
啊！
别。
我不要你们啊，这么远。
对决吧！
在我面前虚荣英雄，站起来！
瞧瞧我们的厉害！
聚集过来！
实现我的意志。加速治疗，来我这里！
哎呀！
敌人重回战线，帮你治疗。
防护立场启动，
释放耐力强化。没人来的。帮助立正失效了。
开步。
你困在我这里会合。
回来点。
跟我一起行动。
小心哦！
后面。
对决吧！
在我面前虚无吧！
脱离机甲。
我来修复你的伤口。
地上。
回来了。
哦，烦死了！
哎呦！
快就定位！各位英雄站起来！火力全开！
队友
，Go Go Go！
终于没有空大了。
哎，在空大。
前压，前压，前压，走走走，前压，走走走走走，前压。
发现敌人，你会没事。
压，我压700。
精彩重播。
哦，
快笑死！
很猛嘛！没了。
潇洒，双杀、三杀、连杀。
中华职棒30年将于3月23号开打，同一时在新球季找来陈瑞昌担任投捕教练，不管是球技上或是心理层面，都有着丰富的经验可以交给捕手，也表示捕手群竞争激烈是好事，盼能提升捕手群战力，在新球季拼出好成绩。
我觉得在球队当中良性的竞争是很好的。那我会给他们观念是，其实每个人都有状况好坏的时候，所以教练的安排都会以状况来安排里面的定位。那比如说有些选手他的一个身体状况不是那么理想，我希望他们不要硬撑。然后适当的休息，其实对他的未来是更有帮助的。我会用比较这样的方式，然后我会也让他知道说他现在是不是能够在比赛当中去贡献自己的能力，清楚的知道自己一旦上场之后他要拿出什么东西。那也不要给自己太大的压力，然后教练会在旁边协助他们，然后会给他们很适时的建议。
其实昌哥人他其实还蛮关心我们的，对啊，因为他都跟我们捕手在一起。对，那从去年的秋训， 他担任客座教练，然后到春训，他正式来当头部教练的时候，就带给我们的一些训练方式跟观念是，我觉得对我们选手来说，其实还蛮有帮助的，对吧？就接球啊，甚至是一些配球上面，我觉得给我们帮助是蛮大的。当下遇到什么状况，其实下来就会讲，我觉得那比较有用，因为还没发生以前讲好像没有什么概念，也没有什么印象。那发生完以后，就是那一个当下马上做讨论、做检讨，我觉得这比较好，比较有用。
我觉得他给我蛮多东西的，像我没有参加到完整的春训跟秋训嘛，因为我去澳洲嘛。但是回来之后，他也很认真的让我吸收一些新的东西，比如说主杀这一方面，跟运用下半身的力量去传球。对，所以我觉得昌哥他给我蛮多东西的，他会实际做给我看，他会让你去做这一个项目的时候，他会让你了解说为什么要用这样子的方式去做。
昌哥他是比较属于心理层面的嘛，啊，技术上的也给我们很大的帮助，也是在如何快速去了解投手他们的想法，还有怎么去跟他们沟通。我觉得他在心理这一块是蛮有他自己的一套的，以打者的想法去做思考嘛，还有投手的想法做思考嘛，就是会让我们去了解当下，如果你是打者，你会怎么去思考这颗球，啊，换成捕手，你要如何去思考打者他的想法，这都是他在春训当中一直给我们的一些观念。
在春训期间，统一师也前往日本高知与习武师进行热身赛，像是新秀姚宇翔以及林祖杰，也在这次的日本交流赛中学习到宝贵的经验。
他们都有属于自己的一个进攻的策略，他们会很勇于去展现他们自己的武器出来，然后他们在对战每一个打者的策略都不同，他们会好像观察的很多吧，就是都知道大概哪一个打者的弱点都在哪里，他们都很明确的知道。在这里跟在高中的时候的心态不一样，就算今天做不好，那明天还有机会，因为一年120场，那可能今天做不好，明天要把它做得更好。
感觉那个战绩就很像国际赛的那种投手，就是一军的先发阵容，有在我们就是打中职的那个投手的一些实力这样，尽全力，然后把自己的平常训练的一些东西尽量表现出来这样。虽然进来就感觉是第一年，可是我觉得就是没有让自己多余的时间再去磨练。我的准备是让自己不要有任何受伤的。要帮助球队的话，就是教练要让我排到什么位置，或是排到第几棒，就是去做最好的那个贡献的。
可以帮助球队，然后可以赶快上一军，然后帮球队拿下总冠军。
今年是中华职棒30年，对于元老球队的统一师来说，全队上下齐心，目标只有一个，就像姚宇翔所说的，拿下总冠军。
Oh, it's already going.
Beacon in attack commences in 30 seconds.
Get wrecked!
Looks like I have time to do some research.
Is he hit scan? Yeah. Do you like? We got a hack cam and a hacker. PK hacker.
Ahorita regreso. I'm out.
I'm not here. I smell it. You smell it? Smell, chat? That's a smell. A fear.
Taking the objective. A little help would be appreciated. See you later. Be right back.
Got him. What did I say about the Sombra buff? I mean, like right here, that's a time where I can hack that health pack and actually, like now it's almost a time where it's like, there's almost never a bad time to hack a health pack.
Much better.
Hey, Orisa, what's up? How you doing?
Securing the objective. Anyone want to join me?
Much obliged.
Did your aim actually improve since you started playing Apex? I don't know. We're playing quick play right now. But it did when it felt like it did when I played comp a few days ago.
Translocating.
Oh god. Oh god.
Commence attack on objective B.
Man, he just stomps around.
Beacon taking the objective.
We got him.
You smell it. That smell. A kind of smelly smell. A smelly smell that smells.
Is Doom Guy just waiting for my translocator to land?
Translocating.
Okay, Winston. Ooh.
Surrender to my will. A little help would be appreciated.
Oh, he's hacked now. I didn't want that shield there, you know. Can't get there, Orisa. I'm coming.
I'm out of here.
No!
Find their weakness and claim the objective.
Boom shakalaka. Matrix is projectiles only? Nope. I mean, it says projectiles, but it's not just projectiles. You ready for the yoink? You ready for the yoink, chat? Yoink! I actually was so slow on that one. Bullets are projectiles? Yeah, it's... yeah. So. Nah. Sombra's gonna kill goats, don't worry. We got this. Oh, she did! Well, I got 9 seconds. No! Get me out of here.
Much better.
Don't do it, Lucio. I know you're coming for me. No!
My ultimate is ready to be unleashed.
No, the Daria got me. No. Widow can one-shot most tanks. Mm-hmm.
Just my luck.
It's pretty
Let's
good.
try that again.
The P is silent. I know. That's why I said Batiste. I'm not saying Batiste. I'm saying Batiste. Daria. I thought it was the Junkrat. Did it sound like I said Daria? I was gonna say Junkrat, so then it was like Daria.
No one can hide from my sight.
Oh, they have HP bars, but only when you see them. I thought it was gonna be able to be so you could see it through the wall. I walked out of my beam. Get him, Widow! I think. Audio is a bit delayed. Yeah, I know. Again, it's an issue I gotta resolve. Shh, don't tell chat. They don't know. What's going on? Get him, Widow! What, Gintoki? Are you... I appreciate the feedback. Shoot me. You're shooting the thing above me. Alright, Tracer, you can't just blink away from my stuff. I almost just got solo grabbed. I'm just like to let that be known. My goodness. Tracer just trying to debate my healing. Get out there. Think they can bank shot the healing? Nope. It was a disaster. I thought it would be like, you know, you play pinball and it's like ding, 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 ding. I thought that was gonna do what it's gonna do, and it was like just went right there. Can he heal himself? His shift heals himself. Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna be called BAP. Definitely gonna be called BAP. Just so you guys are aware, it's just gonna happen. That's a thing. Push him back. Oh wait, I kept thinking he was behind a shield, but he wasn't, because it's their laser beam window. Oh, Widow. Doesn't seem OP, just pretty good. Yeah, I don't feel like he's super oppressive yet.
双杀。